Shalom, shalom. First off, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahushai being named for his only begotten Son, the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, and touches truth and will well, and salutations to you, hopeful like person's truth, and all honesty and sincerity. Spread Yahweh couldn't let some spirit power Yahweh Yahushai. And this lesson is going to the spirit. I came across a few posts from this boxer Ryan Garcia has been putting out there. Now it is I can't play it because some of the words used, YouTube doesn't like, but you can go to this Instagram page and listen to it, the footage yourself. Looks like the page name is COSMIKMMA. All right, you'll find this post. Go listen to it. It could be AI voice over. I'm just throwing it out there, but just interesting the information that was spoken on. Bohemian Grove is a place where a lot of rituals go on, and in order to be a highly, put on a pedestal known athlete, you got to participate in a lot of rituals of the elites. You don't just be put on television and get all these millions of dollars without selling your soul and sacrificing in some way, shape, or form. Whether you've been a part of the sacrifice as a child, and your parents, some of these parents might have sacrificed their kids, allow them to be touched at a young age, graped, as they say. And then when they become adults, they, the blood signing was their child become a super. So people will go through great extents, do things, sacrificing their own kids, man, cause their children to pass through the fire. In this case, if that's really his voice and it's not AI and he's telling the truth, he would have been sacrificed, put up at the age of 2. So like I said, we don't know if that voiceover between him and Tate is actually true, because you can't believe too much everything that's on the internet, especially on social media. So people wonder if it's AI, as his voice sounds a little funny. But regardless, nonetheless, this stuff actually does happen with these people in Hollywood. And you can't make it on top and stay on top and stay in that limelight without pledging your allegiance to the people that own the industry and own all those entertainment platforms, which you have to engage in rituals. These rituals, they abuse children. They drink blood. They do sacrifices. Many people perish and die in part of these rituals to gain a lot of demonic energy for what they want to do. So this is the voiceover thing. Like I said, you can go on this page and check it out yourself. I'm not going to play it for YouTube purposes. It won't be approved, but yeah, you can go check it out. I'm going to get some scriptures out that go into this. Okay. It's the book of Ezekiel 16:20. It says, "Moreover, thou hast taken thy sons and thy daughters whom thou hast borne unto me, and these hast thou sacrificed unto them to be devoured. Is this of thy whoredoms a small matter?" Okay, so they did this in the ancient world as well. You have holidays, in America that are completely demonic and pledge allegiance to Satan. You got Samhain, which is spelled as Samhain. That's Halloween. That was straight up child sacrifice. You got Saturnalia, also known as Christmas today. Heavy demonic sexual rituals and sacrifices was done during those days of Christmas. That's a few days. The Romans really went far with it. Okay. Another one coming up called Easter, where it was common to worship the god Ishtar, which is spelled Ishtar, but it's pronounced Easter. It had nothing to do with the Lord at all, and the day he was born. Okay, it's the worship of the birthday of Nimrod, or the quote unquote reincarnation of Nimrod. All right, when he came forth through an egg, and it was custom during that wicked pagan day to locate the eggs, take them and dip them and dye them in infant's blood. So sacrifices, man, they've been going on for centuries underneath your noses, man. It's evil, it's wicked, it's sinister, but these people do these things, man. It says that thou hast slain my children and delivered them to cause them to pass through the fire for them. Right, man. Sacrifice unto these idols. And today, you know, it's a spiritual demon, Satan, they sacrifice to, and into these elites, you know, people that own the industry, the Amalekites, Amalek, Esau, Edom. They approach these Israelites and give them an ultimatum. You know, you want to make it, you got to do this. You got to allow this to happen to your kid, or allow this to happen to yourself, and let us put this person to death as a sacrifice. And they go to Bohemian Grove and they do all types of wickedness, man. You know, it's the book of Leviticus 18:21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech, neither shalt thou profane the name of Yahweh. I am Yahweh. All right. So you're not supposed to profane the name of the Lord God, which is Yahweh. You're not supposed to allow any of your children to go to Molech, and that's that big statue it represents in that picture. Bohemian Grove statue, that owl, and Molech. Okay. So all these idols they sacrifice and shed blood to, you're not supposed to allow nothing like that. They don't care how much fame and money and billions and millions of dollars they promise you in the future. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Most of them celebrities wish they didn't have that lifestyle no more. They just want to live a normal life, be able to go somewhere without paparazzi all up in their face. And they got to live with that conscience of all the sick, twisted shit that they witness happen to these people sacrificing them kids. They gotta live with that, and they have to do those type of things every so often to maintain that status. And it's life or death once you get in there. You can't speak on anything that goes on. They'll kill you. You know, there's no exit route. It's a blood oath once you get in there. You can't leave, and then they'll blackmail you because they'll force you to do those acts that are part of those rituals. Record you doing it, and say if you ever try to leave or speak on these things, we'll release the footage. So them celebrities just stay in it, man. And they're trapped. You know, that's the reality of it. It's not worth it, man. You shouldn't want to be famous. You shouldn't want to be a famous athlete. You shouldn't want to be a famous musician. No famous nothing, man. Avoid trying to be on television and getting rich and millions, signing the labels and things like that, man. You're asking for a torturous life of death, and then ultimately you'll be tortured by the Lord for your wickedness. Here's some more posts by Garcia. I'm not sure which platform this was. Calling all prophets to confirm my words. Dude, they're bugging out on social media, man. Seemed like one of his pages got hacked or something, and so that might actually be his voice speaking in that video, admitting what's going on. He called it out. He said basically, Bohemian Grove is real. He said that he witnessed a child being molested as part of a ritual. He was forced to. He said basically he didn't give a fuck anymore. He didn't give a fuck. He said he was molested at 2 years old. He said that's where it all started. And that means his parents had to allow that to happen to him. If it's all true, like I said, you got like AI now. They be AI in people's voice. It's crazy, man. They're going to AI our voices too when they go to frame us and do Family of the Word.
and try to put blame on us. So it's crazy, but like I said, that might be really his conversation with him and Tate exposing shit, posting stuff like this, and it also came out that this guy received the truth of the Hebrew Israelites. He was being taught. He was inquiring, asking questions years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago. He came up to the prophets, so he knows he's an Israelite. He knows the truth. He's no different than Chadwick Boseman, man. Chadwick Boseman, that guy, the actor that played Black Panther, he was also given the truth. Now, one of the brothers of a Great Millstone, man, he was given the truth years ago, and he basically rejected it or didn't stick with it. And Garcia chose Christianity and the Jesus shit, rejected it, didn't get with it. Chose to sign his name in blood and get involved in all this shit. Well, for his case, if that interview was true, he was already not given a choice. He was a part of it, being a sacrifice and thrown in it at 2 years old. They got a big fight coming up between him and Haney. That's supposed to be like his 7th time fighting dude, but this is going to be the first time on a professional platform. So anytime you make it to these big pay-per-view events and shit like that and Showtime, the people that own those industries are them Amalekites, man. The so-called JEW-ish people up top. Esau, Edom. You don't get on their platforms without giving up something. They ain't gonna just put you on there on sheer talent. That's not how this country operates, man. It operates off of bloodshed, off of rituals, off of secret societies, Illuminatis, things like that. It's the book of Matthew 16. That's like it. Matthew 6:24. No man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. Okay? So you can't sit here and call yourself believing in God and you love Jesus and all this other shit, man. Or call upon the name of Yahweh, yet you're doing things to sell your soul to get millions. Chasing that money. And you going all in the world. You proclaim to be a follower and a believer, but next minute, you doing some type of ritual and shit to get millions. It doesn't work that way, man. The Lord isn't dealing with any of these celebrities. Unless they repent, come out that bullshit, expose, call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai without any fear or regret. And what happens to them and just allow the judgment to take place, the Lord ain't gonna be dealing with them, man. The Lord's not gonna be dealing with them, man. They're gonna have to throw away all that lifestyle, serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and since they already signed their name in blood, the people that are not going to allow them to make that choice, they'll just kill them, off them. The book of Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right? It's a prayer, man. We want to be hid from the counsel of the wicked because they plot to kill people every day. And it's been said that rumor that if the Illuminati or some of these big time elites approach you with that offer to join them and bow down and sign your name in blood, if you reject it, they typically just kill you. So you don't even want to get on their fucking radar, man. You don't even want to get on their radar. Because they'll threaten you and off, one of your family members, somebody close to you. If you don't comply with, they want to do what they say do. And they're very subtle. Very with the serpent, with their offer. It's almost hard to refuse as far as what they're going to come to you with. This is why you have even leaders of Israelite groups out there that have sold out. It's evident they sold out. They've been approached with that bag. And, they have a lot of Masonic symbolism. in their attire and shit like that. That's what happens, man. You want to be hid from all this shit. It's the book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right? The wicked rule this earth. Wicked rule this public society and world, and you don't want to be a part of it. You want to just serve the Lord, get your daily bread, got a job, get your average career, whatever, earn your income, get a roof over your head, and keep it at that. Keep it a simple lifestyle, and serve the Lord. Prophesy, get out here, do the work if you can. Support the ministry if you can. Okay? But the wicked rule this world. Everything looks good. Everything looks good out there. They tell you, like, yeah, you want to be a part of this, you want to do this. No, of course they want to, they want to market it. They want to get more people involved in this industry as possible for their rituals. Esau Edom believes he gains more money and wealth by doing these sacrifices. And he has, because he's bowed down to spiritual demon Satan. And he's a physical counterpart of spiritual demon Satan. Satan rules the world. He came to Yahweh Shai and said, hey, look, I'll give you the whole world if you bow down and worship me. Well, it means you'll be given millions and millions of dollars. You become a king and all this types of shit if you sell your soul. You commit to sacrificing and serving Satan. And if you don't serve Satan, you don't be getting all that shit, man. Ephesians 6:12 says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right, man? So we wrestle spiritually against these people, these elites that's in charge. These spiritual demons. That are out there. The rulers of the darkness of this world. There are rulers of darkness. And that's who the fight the battle is against. You got to remember that. This is book of Psalms 83:3. Says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So they have taken all types of plans and counsels every single year. All these wicked holidays coming up. So they do all this shit. They meet up in Bohemian Grove and various other places. Jeffrey Epstein's island. And come up with plans and plots on how they're going to keep the Israelites down. How they're going to do different political moves around the world. Different wars and control and power. It's all to oppress the people and keep them in slavery. And for them to get more money and more power and more profit. This is the book of Mark 8:36. It's for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So it doesn't profit you to get all this physical stuff that's going to perish away anyway. Once you get all that physical stuff, man, hey, once you've had it all, you experience it all, it gets boring. It's like, what next? What next? Once you've seen the whole world, you traveled to all the places you want to go to, you checked off all your bucket list because you got all $1 million to do it. Then what? Then what, man? You might have had all the women, but the women you get, none of them are sincere. They just want the money. You got your jets and all that stuff, and it starts to become a more lonely lifestyle. It doesn't become fulfilling. And then you start being plagued in your mind, your thoughts of all the sacrifices and rituals and shit you've seen to maintain that. That's why some of them celebrities bug out and start becoming drugged out and shit. They know they're not right, man. On a lower level, even not being a celebrity, being successful in the society. A lot of these people join fraternities and shit like that. Then they join these Masonic organizations to maintain that power. It's about who you know. And when you join a fraternity, you get involved with all them hazing, them rituals and shit like that, and that Momo shit. It's a lower level selling your soul. And the Lord is not going to be dealing with that. He'll reject you for that. So it's not worth it to get the world and lose your soul, man. It's not worth it. You know, so, and don't be getting too caught up in these celebrities, following them, worshiping them and shit, thinking they're some type of righteous person. You gotta know, man, there's a lot of dark shit that goes on up top behind the cameras. So these people don't deserve none of your love and support, man. Love and support Yahweh Shem Yahushua, this word, the scriptures, the brothers teaching and edifying, the sisters that believe. That's who you need to love and support. So with that, Lord will let us edify. I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, them honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, Tasha's truth and will well. The citation Jehovah like person's truth and honesty, sincerity. Shalom.